Hey, we can see you going underneath the table, man. Why are you acting weird? Hey, sit in your chair.
Go under the table.
Sit under the table?
No, sit on the chair. Sit on the chair. Dude,
Get under the table.
No, I don't want to be on the table anymore.
Hold on. I forgot that there's like no room. God damn it.
What?
I have no room now.
Do you have the squeaky chair? Yeah, you're gonna have to quit that.
Oh, well, find me a different chair.
Guess what? Get used to it.
Yeah, it's just it's the squeaky chair.
No,
it's just how it
don't
is.
move like that.
Oh fuck! You can't even see it in the shot now.
See what?
Yeah.
Dude, I got recruited. I got a new job at Yahoo.
That fucking sucks.
It was a shit.
Get under the table.
All right,
You want me?
I made this shirt right before I went to go pick him up. I was like, oh,
That's great.
I gotta
That's
I gotta do this, and I don't even know if this. I don't even know this is my
telling
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
David Fraley.
David Fraley.
David Fraley.
I don't even know if this is my shirt,
That's a good looking shirt.
but I wrote on it with purple marker. So we're
Get under the table
Why you want me under the table?
so we can announce you.
yeah.
Okay.
Hey, and also shut up.
Don't squeak the.
Remember, this is our podcast.
Get under. Take the headphones off.
Yeah, this is our podcast.
Put them up. Stop.
Okay. Now let's do the next hour.
Get under.
Now let's just do the next hour like
The fuck
this.
is this guy's
At
deal?
least we can clickbait people with.
Okay.
Oh, we had a guest, but now we can just go back to
5, 4,
what we know.
3, 2, 1.
What we know best.
Oh, he's coming back.
You guys might have noticed something
Am I
different.
supposed to be on this side? I don't like this side.
Yeah, I should have been on that side because I'm better looking.
Yeah, David takes up way too much
Yeah,
room.
I'm better clickbait. You guys might notice something different about the shot. We got the Millennium Falcon in it now.
Yep, we got some decor.
We could have got the man cave.
Man cave belongs in the shot.
This could have been the.
No, I don't want the
opportunity.
man cave in there. Can we put the Millennium Falcon back?
No.
rid of this.
keep
You're gonna drop it. You're gonna drop
Yeah,
it.
don't touch it. Don't touch it.
I don't like anything about this.
No, also don't touch my. No, that's my Millennium Falcon.
We're spicing it up, dude. This is for the thumbnail.
This is better. This is a lot better. Damn, I can't believe that you were here for like 5 minutes and you immediately go, let's put the table this way. And I said, I knew this was going to happen.
Okay, and we're starting in 5, 4,
No.
3,
We already started.
2, 1.
We already started.
It doesn't work when you do it.
Okay, so if anybody hasn't noticed,
We have a Millennium Falcon in the
we
shot.
have a new shot.
New shot. New
shot.
Falcon. This was
shot.
actually here the whole time.
New
You
shot,
just
who
couldn't
dis?
see it in the camera.
Yeah, new shot. Who dis? This is a 2020 experience right now.
First podcast of 2020.
Yeah, first podcast since the new year. Yeah,
Oh shit.
pretty big.
I can't tell if I like this shot yet. Because how am I going to... If I have to talk to the audience, I have to turn this way.
Yeah, stop talking to the audience.
Yeah, you're here to talk.
here's
I'm not trying to talk to you, buddy. I'm trying to talk to you two.
Yeah.
James gets it. We've been
Here's-
locked eyes the
yeah,
whole time.
and I'm fully torqued right now.
That's why I had to get
I'm
up from
gonna-
the table, dude. Under the table, that's all I can see.
Literally, I was about
I
to
got to
come.
turn his mic down already. He's already bothering me.
Who?
Go ahead and talk.
Me?
Oh man, you're just gonna come.
No, he's just off.
Like,
I'm just
wait,
cut off.
are you talking to me?
I cut him off.
Wait, does that fuck with our actual, or is that just in our cans?
No, I'm cut off right now.
He's not in the shot. We're done with
Oh,
him.
those are the mics.
Yeah, well, now...
the audio.
No, yeah, this is fucking up the audio. Don't do that. That's stupid. Bad meme. Cut it. You're gonna make me angry again.
So James worst tweet of the 2010s. David worst meme of the 2020s.
So this guy just gets to come in and run shit?
Yes.
This isn't his.
Okay,
He doesn't get to say
stop.
anything.
You don't just like turn them down. That fucks up the audio.
Yeah,
now our audio only listeners are going to be like, dude, this is fucking bad.
I had to turn them off.
No, that was stupid.
Oh, that was dumb.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, let's talk about your
But-
fucking Yahoo show, you dumb fuck.
Yeah, this
let's
was
show
cool.
it.
hey, you got recruited.
We're not talking to
I
you.
got
We haven't
got
addressed who
recruited.
you are yet. Calm down. This is our
I
podcast.
got
All
recruited.
right, go ahead. We'll see what you got to say, man.
Who the fuck does?
Hey, I did have a good tweet in 2019.
What?
Of the decade. I don't
Should
know.
we explain why we're doing this? This is just a random person. We don't know. Like, this is all new. You
Yeah,
wanna
the shot.
begin?
We already talked about the shot being new.
Why do we change it? Why do we change it?
Because the Millennium Falcon spices things up. It
Say
makes it
one
look
word. You're
cooler.
off. You're off. Okay.
Hey, we got Tyler Voss on the podcast today.
Okay. So
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
Tyler Voss is he's been my best friend since K5. Known him a long time.
James
David,
actually
you guys
delivered
met-
me
we did a
out of the
subscriber
wind.
challenge. All you had to do is write in for the past like 7 weeks in a row, and if you did it, you got to. We flew you up
This
from
was a Make a
California.
Wish thing.
It is.
Tyler-
Why did you want to do this for the Make a Wish? I think.
You know,
He's dying in
my
3 weeks.
balls fell off.
Okay.
And I figured, this is the spot to be. This
is the best place to be.
That happens.
Hey, first question. Is it dirtier or less dirty than you expected this entire place to be?
Oh, this place, honestly, I was like coming in ready to just make jokes about the smell and shit, but I can't. Like, the smell isn't that bad. I gotta give you props on
that's
that one.
the other question I forgot was how much stinkier and dirtier is it than you think? Because I thought it was. I invited people down in my room the other day during Christmas, and they were like, "Wow, it smells like shit down here." And I was like, "It doesn't normally. It just did that one time that I had sex."
No, when was that?
Dude, I had sex. Hey, 2019 was good.
Do you listen to all these episodes?
I listened to I thought he was bullshitting though. Did he actually have sex?
Dude, 4 times last year.
4 times?
Dude. That's why Yahoo picked me up, baby.
That's one of the things they ask.
Yeah, they got, hey,
Do you have
what's
real
your color?
questions? Do you have a lot?
Yeah,
I have about 3 or 4.
Okay, what's your favorite color?
Blue.
All right, I think we can cut it there.
Okay. Thanks,
it's
everybody. Good night.
great meeting you guys.
No. We can continue the podcast.
Okay.
Tyler, that's all we needed.
All right,
Back under the table.
All right, here we go.
Fucking. I thought it was going to be like you were going to be utterly disgusted by this. I thought you were going to start calling me poopy.
I think I was prepared for the worst. So what we got here, it's passable. It
That's
works.
what David did with Star Wars.
What are you on about? I don't like that I rolled in and everything's changed and nobody even addressed it to me.
Hey, I did. I said immediately. I said, hey, you called it.
What? I called what?
He said immediately when we talked about it. He was like, I don't know what we can do different with our podcast or how we can set it up different.
But I know you were going to have a problem with it.
I don't have a problem. I just had an idea. I'm sorry. Are you actually upset right now? I can't tell if this is an act or like if you're actually upset that the Millennium Falcon's on the table.
No, time out.
I like the Millennium Falcon.
Can you cut his fucking mic?
His memes for the last 2 months have just been dog shit. He's different now.
What do you mean?
What happened to you? I thought you were happy. Now, dude. What happened?
I've been trying to tell you that he's changed and
Did
nobody.
you guys fucking collude before this?
No.
You guys what?
Oh, you thought we were going to start a coup? No, yeah.
A coup?
Is this just you guys versus me? Is this what this is going to be the whole time?
Well, that's what you're turning it into right now.
No, this is you're putting the target on your
I
back.
came here to talk to my pals, and you're just yelling at me about the Millennium Falcon.
And you're telling him get underneath the table because he brought out a Millennium Falcon.
like,
me and Tyler slaved away
If
and
you
made
embarrass me one more fucking time, I'm going to throw this off the goddamn table,
he
okay?
won't do it. He's scared.
David came his pants last week.
If you embarrass me 2 more times
No,
on
he
this
did.
goddamn podcast.
His new girlfriend gave him a hug.
That's
and
not true.
They were grinding.
That's not true.
In the club, and he came in his pants.
That's not true.
All right,
I can't make that up.
Let's hear your side of the story.
Can't make
What do you got?
It was like pre-cum, whatever.
Pre-com? I mean, I've been there. I've been there.
Okay.
Have you guys ever had that happen?
What?
I've prematurely ejaculated.
Like,
What
in
does
your
that mean?
pants?
What does that mean? What does
Like
that
in
mean?
my pants, yeah. I was making out with the chick, and she was like on top of me grinding.
You
and
for
I-
sure
and
came?
Yeah, and I came. Yeah.
Like in your pants?
Yeah, and then I called up Trill Bill, and I was like, "Hey, you want to hang out right now?" I was like, "I need an out right now. Can you come hang out with me?" And Trill Bill was like, "Yeah, no problem." I was like, "Hey, I forgot that I made plans with my buddy. He gotta go."
Who's this girl?
You just did?
You don't know her.
Were you like what?
You just made that story up, huh?
I'm not making
What
that up.
was?
No,
Were you like in the club and
no,
like,
no.
grinding, or what?
She
What
was over
going-
by my house on like a Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. You ever have that happen?
Wait, hold on. Go on. And then what happened? Like,
We started making out, and she's like on top of me. She's like, rubbing me, and like she's on top of me, rubbing, like grinding on me on top. And then I just was like, oh shit. And then she was like, what do you want to do now? I was like, well, I got to go to the bathroom
I'm
real
all
quick.
set.
I got to go to the bathroom real quick. And then I called Trill, and I was like, hey, what's up, Trill? What do you want? As if he made the call. But no, it was me trying to get out of that situation.
oh, that's great. No, I've definitely almost been there. And then I'm like there. So I'm like, all right, we got to speed this along. We got to make some progress here. So at least it's out of my pants when it happens. But it's like still way too soon. And I'm like, oh, that was fun.
Do you get embarrassed about that? Coming too quick?
Nah, you just gotta like wear it. Like you can't show you're embarrassed. You just gotta wear it, and then it just hurts you.
Cut my whole story and just make him sound like a weirdo.
Yeah.
Make him sound like a premature.
That's no problem.
Premature weirdo.
I was thinking about if you do anything like that really irritates me,
Hey,
you're done.
we're talking about premature ejaculation. Have you had it happen to you?
Huh?
Talk about last week.
What about last week?
Yeah,
happened?
let's hear your story now.
Yeah, what
Nothing
happened?
happened about me. You're the guest. We interview you. It's not about me today. It's about you.
I'm curious about you. I haven't seen you in forever, man. It's
Yeah.
been a while.
This is what we're gonna what?
I
Tyler,
thought we were gonna like catch up.
This is the catching up podcast.
Tyler-
I don't know.
Tyler Voss lost his virginity at my house.
Oh, that's true. That did happen. That did happen.
Hey, I got an AOK that I can bring that up. Even though I wasn't going to get the AOK.
Wait, From who?
From the one that you lost.
The girl you.
I'm
There's 2 people to have sex with, buddy. It's not just you.
Yeah. You were like,
I had assumed you got the okay from David. I'm like, why would David have any say in that story?
When we had sex.
That's true. I forgot it was with you.
When you guys fuck. Yeah. But yeah.
Oh, are we gonna tell that story? We're just gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, we had a party and he had sex at my house.
That's how you're gonna tell the story.
Dude, why are you so horny? Like, we don't have to go into detail.
Well,
Like,
we're talking
are
about
you trying to
I get a little horny, okay? That's what's gonna
Are
happen.
you trying to get your rocks off to this podcast?
So
'Cause that's not what we're here for. We're here to
fine,
talk
I'll
with our
tell
friends.
it.
All right.
I'll tell how it goes. It was project foreclosure.
Iconic party. Iconic party.
You brought it up.
Well, you wanted to elaborate.
Yeah. No, but have we ever talked about Project Foreclosure on this?
I don't think you ever brought it up. No.
Should we just how do you want to do it? You want to just say things and then leave it at that and not elaborate on anything?
Sure.
Okay, let's start off with the first one I got. Tyler Voss's girlfriend, ex-girlfriend. Routinely, me and you harass off of my phone, and
yeah?
she's constantly trying to bang me.
Oh yeah. Oh, she still texts me, dude. It's weird shit.
Cut. That's all. That's
Oh,
what
we're
we're
just gonna
doing.
cut it. Okay.
No, I'll elaborate on that.
Oh, now you want to elaborate?
No, because I like this one.
Oh, that's the one you like.
Yeah, I like this one a lot. I didn't know that we were going to be able to bring this one up, and I like it so much because every time I get his
Cut.
phone,
No, we'll say another one.
every
I
time I
may
get
have.
his, shut up.
What? Huh?
So every time I get his phone, I'll send like crazy messages
Yeah.
to her, like, "Oh, I can't wait to eat your fucking pussy, girl," like weird things, and like she'll just like keep on responding.
Yeah.
like when it should be cut.
Yeah,
it should be
no,
done.
it's like she takes it seriously. I guarantee, dude. Like I moved out to California, and she sent
Say her
me.
full name.
No, I'm not like you, dude. I don't name drop you like
Dox
that.
it. Dox it, you don't care.
And she like sent me like a picture of like the roses I had gotten her like what is this 4 years prior now?
How are they still alive?
I don't know. She fucking tried hard to keep them alive.
Maybe she bought herself new roses.
Maybe.
Like, I can't believe you got this for me, Tyler.
Wait, the roses keep growing back in the
Apparently-
vase.
Apparently, yeah. They just kept kicking, and then she's like, "Look what I finally had to throw out," and I'm just like, "Wow." I just said LOL. That's all I said to her, and then she just immediately was like, "Response.
pictures.
We're gonna
Oh.
pivot that into a full-fledged conversation.
That's
We're
good.
getting back together."
Yeah.
And so I left it at that.
My ex-girlfriends do that to me all the time. And so I'll sometimes send messages like Snapchats off of his phone where clearly both of his hands are on it and then send some crazy message. And she's like, "How did you even write that? How did you take that picture?" And he goes, "I got the iPhone X." She was
And
like,
that's all. Yeah, that's
and
all.
she said, "Oh, okay."
Wow.
Yeah,
Love it.
You
that's
want
good.
next elaborate? Like next, drop it.
Hey, man,
no
you-
elaboration.
I like that ex-girlfriend.
It's your cast, man. You say whatever you want.
Okay.
Say what you want.
I allegedly may or may not have ate a girl out on her period in your little brother's bed.
Oh, yeah.
Cut it there. Next.
Yeah.
No
Next.
elaboration.
Yeah.
All right, next. Let's get it. What's next?
Okay. How much money do you make?
Can't answer that question.
Okay.
That's bullshit. That's fucking bullshit.
Which parent is your favorite, and why isn't your father?
Oh, you know what? It's recently made a pivot, dude. I almost think that now that I'm out of the house, I connect with my dad more. Like,
Whoa.
spending time with
Really?
him is more enjoyable now.
Your mother's going to watch this.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm
Yeah.
sure.
And she's not gonna be happy about the period thing because I was banned from your house for a year after that.
You weren't banned. Are you kidding?
I know,
How
I
many
w-
times we've been banned from seeing each other only for like the next day for like
That's
one of
true.
us to show up?
I think you were out of town in general, but she was
Yeah.
like, "Hey, you're gonna have to not come over here for the next little bit."
Yeah, I sacrificed a lamb in your house, and she was pissed about that.
No, she was okay. She's like, thank God you did that, dude. The curses are gone.
I do like to to cause those curses.
Yeah, no, I mean the thing was though is that like that bed sheet was there for like 3 months.
Well-
and
I mean, that's just Poopy's room. That's
hey.
just how Poopy lives.
And Poopy just thought like, "Well, this is how I found out I'm a woman."
So,
Yeah.
your little brother's nickname is, which you live in your little brother's shadow, because
yeah,
Not-
as of now, yeah, definitely.
and
Yeah,
not
he's-
only just
don't
like
say little brother. He's the older brother.
not
He's
even metaphorically or
giant.
anything. Not
He is
any
a
like
giant.
literally huge. He casts a shadow over you.
He's the
And
coolest
you're-
person.
You're what, 5'2" or something? Yeah.
I
5'1",
wish
5'1".
that kid would have been my friend.
Oh,
at this
no,
point, he looks just like
you're
a.
telling me, dude.
He looks like a handsome
Does he
looking
still smell
fella.
like shit?
No, I mean he fixed that too.
No, now he just smells like fucking shit.
Yeah,
Did you take a
I got
smell?
all his traits.
Did you take a smell of him on the, like walking in?
Yeah.
He smells like legit garbage.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
I don't know what
You know the
happened.
classic T-Boss
I thought that
smell?
he was going to boy in my room. That's what I was worried
I
about.
know it wasn't the room. It's just
See,
his fucking
It's
face.
just the
See, no
smell,
matter
that's
what,
it.
I don't want to ever talk into this dick. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry.
Like, get this, like, it looks like a dick.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a microphone to me, bud.
Okay, whatever, bro. But yeah, he lost his virginity at my house. That was pretty cool.
Yeah,
it was that Project Foreclosure. We can elaborate on this.
Oh, let's.
Oh, now you want to go back.
Please elaborate on that story, dude. Because not even just the party story, dude. That
was a good
party.
time.
That is like the one party I think I've been to where it was like actually like as cool as movies make parties seem.
Yeah.
Or
I
I was
peaked.
just really fucked up. One of the two.
All right,
I
tell
think-
us how good it was from your point of view.
It was great. So we go to this house. There's fucking nothing in this house.
I guess we should like I can kind of set it up. So
Yeah,
my
James's family, poor.
my parents went through bankruptcy.
Can't
so,
afford
So we
anything.
foreclosed on my house.
Boo-hoo, cry about
And it was right after Project X. So like the project name for like parties
yeah.
was like big in. So I immediately text everybody because we were moved out of the house, but we still owned it for the next couple of months and I still had my key. So I said, hey, everybody come to this party, posted it on Twitter. At 10 p.m. we had, I think, 98 people on the guest list because our buddy AG just kept on writing down names.
Yeah, that was the best part. Just sitting in the front because he wouldn't drink. Just sitting there with like a big green marker,
that's a good
just
point. I forgot
writing
about
down the names of everyone that showed up.
And if he didn't know him, he put some bitch IDK.
Like, towards the end, I was like half a list.
It was some blonde bitch. I don't know.
It did make it seem official that like when people were coming in, because at that time, because in college that's just what you do. Like it's the classic like, who do you know here, bro?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
oh, you can't get in.
Well, I mean, it wasn't who do you know here. It's what's your name. Let me throw you down.
Yeah,
this
yeah,
list.
yeah. Just so
because
we.
there was literally people on the street just coming in. There was
Yeah,
literally
yeah.
Your neighbors showed up at one point.
yeah, everybody freaked out.
The cops like drove by, stopped, and were like, "Whatever." and
We
just
got way
left.
Well,
better
yeah,
things.
it was the classic saying that you said. It was like, hey, we live in Milwaukee. They got shootings and stabbings to worry about. They're not going to come to this.
They got
house.
real shit to deal with. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not-
And plus, like, to be fair, that was a crazy party for like us high schoolers, and it was crazy in general. But like, dude, Mexican fiestas go way harder than that.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, we were-
They get bumping, dude. My
Yeah.
neighbors used to be like up till 3 a.m. on a Tuesday, just fucking bumping
Yeah,
some.
they just
fiesta
don't give
music.
a shit about like underage kids there.
Yeah, and it was beautiful.
So that was the first party I've ever seen a 40 ounce before. I didn't know they existed. I thought I've only seen them in the movies. They're
Well, you
in
were a
the
dork
basement.
until then.
Yeah, well, why don't you go fuck yourself? That was the first time I got a blowjob from my girlfriend at the time. You had sex.
Nice.
You cried over a girl that night.
Yep.
Manfred almost got hit by a car.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
It was just like a overall like a real project.
It was
folklore kind of
beautiful.
thing.
Dude.
I passed out in a bush for like.
So let's
45
transition
minutes.
to the girl that you fell in love with that day.
I fell in love with multiple girls that night, dude. It's
How did you find?
One of them was our friend's sister.
yeah, that one. Oh, that one. I mean, literally, I met her, and then the friend texted me. He's like, "Hey, she wants to bang you," and I was like,
Whoa! I didn't know that
Which
part.
friend?
You didn't know
her
about that?
brother.
Oh, Eugene.
"Yeah, Eugene." Eugene
Hey,
texted
you
me
listen.
is like, "Yo." Yeah, she wants to bang you, and I'm like, really? And he's like, yeah, and he's like trying to put me on all night.
What a nice brother.
That's nice.
I realize she's like, what, like,
She was 12.
yeah, like
She
We
was-
were 24. I think.
It was. I was uncomfortable with the age then, and I was uncomfortable with the age now. Why did you do that to that poor girl?
you know, man.
Poor little girl.
Whatever happens.
The poor child.
But the kicker was
What? That she wasn't even 13 yet?
No.
That's the. What else is the kicker, bro?
She hadn't gone through
that
puberty.
I wake up in the morning and Eugene storms into the room
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, he's gonna be pissed. He was totally joking about all this, right?
Yeah.
And he just pulls me up and he's like, "Welcome to the family, brother." And I felt great. It felt
And then
great.
you fucked him.
and then we fucked. We scissored.
Yeah.
It was wow.
Would you guys scissor a girl?
That's how you want to transition into the scissoring girls?
If she asked,
I mean, he brought it up, dude.
If she
Hey,
asked.
let the guest fucking dictate how this podcast goes. All right?
How about-
It's not always about you.
David, hey, are you doing okay tonight, man?
Me?
You seem really like on edge today. Like normally it's James.
That's this environment.
Hey, normally it's like James screaming, but like today it's you. What's going on?
Sometimes you just got to scream into the mic. Get to that level and you'll feel a little bit better.
What level? What level are you talking about?
What are you doing? You know, more than a couple people mentioned to me how
Better things.
extremely angry.
I got better shit to do.
Okay.
No, sorry. I just got better plans.
You know what? You know what's better on a podcast? Complete silence. So let's just do
Yeah,
that.
yeah, no, I'm fine with that. You always tell me, quit trying to fill the void. Well, how about I pick up my phone and just send out some dick pics?
Is that what you're gonna do?
That's what I was doing.
Okay.
You-
Okay, great.
Would you just have them saved?
Yeah, I got like 3 of them.
Three. That's it? That's your catalog?
Well,
Three?
yeah,
Just
I
every
mean,
now and
there's
then?
one that I always use. That one's my go-to. I've gotten enough compliments on that one where I'm like, okay, this is a good enough dick pic. The other ones, they're more funny.
How old is that picture right now? How long has that stash been around?
The stash?
Yeah, no, not the mustache. Like your dick pic stash, your personal dick pic stash.
Oh, my dick pic stash?
Yeah.
How
I don't
big
know,
is it? Is
since I
that what
was
you're asking?
since I was 12.
not the
Since you're
penis.
12, so you're sending out 12-year-old dick pics.
Yeah, pretty much. No.
You send out dick pics for real, right?
Yeah, all the time. All the time.
Have you done that before?
No, never.
You've never sent a dick
No,
pic?
never.
I've never done it. What makes you want to do it?
Dude, I don't know. Fucking, you're showing me your titties. I'm going to show you my fucking, my piece. My piece.
I can send you my tits if you want.
Yeah, okay.
I've
I'll send you my dick.
I've never met a girl who's at least publicly like 4 dick pics.
Yeah, no, I don't. It's not like I go, hey, what's up, girl? And then I send her a dick pic. It usually, I don't think that
Tell me the moves. Tell me how you.
every dick pic that I've sent, I've at least been asked prior.
My roommate doesn't do that. He just sends them.
He just sends
and
them.
let me,
Oh, really?
Let me
That's
tell you.
bold.
Let me
I
tell
like
you
it.
how he does it. He goes, "Hey, the numbers." The 3 out of 10 are saying yes.
3 out of 10?
So 7 out of 10 are firm no's. But those 3 people that work,
like
They're in there.
Like
No, they're
game.
in.
yeah,
Gets
it's
them
an
laid?
immediate.
Gets
yeah.
them laid?
Yeah, it's
Oh, yeah.
immediate end.
Really?
Yeah.
See,
But
and
you
I could have that, but
no, don't go crazy.
no, I could.
You what? You can immediately what?
I could have sex with these women,
That you're.
Wait,
Always.
so you're sending these women dick pics.
Yeah.
You say you could have sex with them.
and they go, "You pretty much have the biggest penis I've ever seen."
Oh, every time? That's what they
what's,
always
So
say.
what's
Yeah,
stopping
they-
you? Why are you not?
Because I talked about this a few podcasts ago. Then I got to hang out with them. You know what I mean?
So
And then we
Right.
just got
so you just like the
into
ego
things.
boost is what I'm hearing.
It's
Yeah,
really
yeah, yeah.
that-
No, it is that. I
It's the
need
ego
some.
boost. He also doesn't look
'Cause
at
I'm
these
not-
girls like they're people.
No,
he
that's not
doesn't.
true.
And
That's not true.
No, it is.
No, I did. One of my
No.
my New Year's resolution is to
Is
be
to what,
less,
consider girls as people?
No, to be less misogynistic. I think I'm too misogynistic.
And racist.
And racist. Thank
No,
God.
I'm not racist.
Oh my God!
like-
At least somebody gets
It was really leaking out the last podcast.
Oh, it was nonstop.
was I just oozing in
You were-
bigotry?
I saw because I watched the video. I saw you like mouthing things. I'm pretty sure David did a great job of muting your mic.
yeah.
It was
Yeah.
painstaking. How many N bombs we had to stop? How many?
David did have one of the best quotes. Is he said, "James, you make me so angry that you make me want to say the N-word." Which
I think you said that. You said that when we were playing.
no,
League.
I've stole that joke from this guy.
Oh.
He said it first, yeah. And I won't credit people if I steal their joke.
Wow.
That's fact.
I hope I never reach that level of anger.
No, yeah,
Well,
it's
you
it's
know.
an anger that you don't want to get to. I don't ever get to that, and I get really angry.
How many of these podcasts have you listened to?
I'd say
One.
maybe like 10, 15.
10? Do you think you're in the number 1% of people who have listened to the podcast completely through? Or do you think they're
completely through?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, whenever I listen, I always listen completely through.
Yeah.
So if that counts, I don't know.
How many people do you think listen to it regularly? How many people do you
based
think are,
on the views? I saw
mean,
that your
we-
last one had 2 thumbs up and 2 thumbs down. People,
Well, the
Yeah.
thumbs down are always David Fraley.
they're all
The second thumbs down, it's
It
a loop.
fluctuates.
It's a loop.
There was him and AG were kicking
AG
up,
were-
and then
okay,
AG
yeah.
just he's too busy nowadays, so like he's letting just like random
he
bumps
dislikes
stay
the
at his
podcast
house.
so much that at that point he doesn't even think about it anymore. That's even worse. If you hate it so much that at least David Fraley's coming in to dislike it,
Yeah.
that's cool. But if it's like that's how you know it's so bad that people aren't even thinking about it anymore. That hurts even more.
Yeah.
It's the not caring at all that really gets you.
Yeah, this apathy. Just I nothing this podcast. If this podcast
So-
didn't exist, I wouldn't be different.
So that's the goal. We
What
bring
part
in
of
a
the podcast gets you horniest?
Horniest, sometimes you guys, it's like the group therapy sessions is like sometimes you guys will just like piss each other off and like just keep ragging on each other, and those are pretty funny. But sometimes like one of you will be like in like a better mood and like talk, and you talk through your issues, and I feel like I'm watching a therapy session, but I'm like,
And I'm always the good
wow,
one.
maybe I need some of this
So
advice.
that's
too.
why you
And
came
I'm-
on for this?
It's
and
like,
I'm always
it's
in the
like
good mood.
self-help. Yeah, I thought
No, we
I
can therapy you.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna have some
You
therapy.
want to be a therapy
No,
session? That's why you want to do this?
That's the best part of this podcast is used to just not knowing you're working through issues. You're like trying to piss each other off, but you're like touching on real points.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
and
know.
like eventually, like one of you will just like be taken aback and be like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay,
that's true.
Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about
I
something
do always.
That was
and
last
it's-
week. You got
and
to
it's
see-
Good
you got
that
to
I always
see-
stay calm.
No, last week was just pure anger. Last week
Well,
was
right. You got to
pure,
see the
unfiltered rage.
literal.
I don't
the
think it was
height of
constructive
height.
at all-
If
at
there was
all.
no
No.
constructive. It was just like he saw things in me in the moment that he like. If you watch it back, it doesn't exist.
That anger also carried over for a while.
He just saw pure red and was ready to attack and just like ready to put me
I
down.
gotta say, I think it did. I think
Physically
it did change once you found a lady though, because like now, like you're a little cocky. I can tell you're walking down
yes,
here. You got a little,
yes.
You got a little. You got
I
a
got a
little
little
anger.
it's
Anger in your
different.
step. It's like I'm
I've been
pissed,
saying.
and I'm supposed to be pissed.
And he talks a lot more shit.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
So it's like,
But yeah,
little
no,
bit
it's
better.
good. It's good that I always keep a level head to like talk this guy through his problems because he has a lot of problems.
when you were both in a dark place, it was so good.
Oh,
But
I-
now-
That was your favorite?
yeah.
when we were both fucking shitty. So
I don't
right
think I've ever been
after
in a dark
I
place.
quit the gym and then I had that blow up with the girl.
That was the peak. That was the peak. The timer, just putting the timer down, and that's
Yeah.
it. That was it. That was
was good.
peak.
Yeah.
And then from then on, it's like you got your shit together.
Yeah, well,
You know
not really.
You know what's funny
It's
about
working.
that is that nothing in that time period has changed for me. I've just steadily been in this dark place. So it's just whenever David also reaches that bottom, like that rock bottom.
Like
he's
I'm worried.
I'm back with you, buddy.
I think the next the phone down like timer
Season 2,
girl,
yeah.
that was the best podcast.
It is my favorite as
That was-
well.
I think the next best one is gonna be once you get serious with this girl and like miss one, and James goes ballistic for an episode.
Oh,
that,
man.
that meltdown.
oh,
it's gonna beat Britney.
do you
It's
know
gonna
what
beat
we
Britney?
I told you it's going to be a reenactment.
So
of the
we just had a
Joker,
fight. This is a
Bam! You want to hear a funny joke, David?
he's joking, but we just had a fight this past weekend, which got bad.
Ooh, wait, you
Me and him,
James?
me and him,
Okay.
and it's because of the
Not
girl.
this past weekend. This was this week.
Oh, I guess yeah. This
It was
past
during New
Wednesday.
Year's. This fucker, he's a piece of shit. And I
Well,
think
let me tell it.
because I think that most people know this.
Hold on, stop.
so
No,
I-
no.
Me,
no,
the bird,
No.
and so there's me, the bird, fat fuck, and Baldy. We all had plans.
You don't need to give me a nickname.
yeah, and we all had plans to go out.
I thought you were
Don't
all of them.
giggle
I
at
thought
that.
they were all different names for you.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
fat
yeah.
fuck, the bird, Baldy. David.
You know what the issue is too?
What's the
When
issue?
you look this way, your big fucking nose covers me up a little.
Is that
bit
what it
too
is?
much.
That's it. It's the nose.
And because I'm tiny, you kind of like not tall wise, like you see the top of my head, but I'm skinny.
Hey,
So
when
you
we go to
can-
World War III, I hope you go first.
that's fucked up. But so we had
I
plans
love
for
the
New
World War III memes. That's the favorite part about my day.
It's
They're
going.
pretty fucking solid right now.
We had plans
There
for
was
New
a
Year's.
real hot girl who you
And,
favored it as well, and it's like the
we were-
caption was like Iran,
we were supposed to hang
and
out for
then
New
the
Year's.
quote was
whole-
"Hey, I'm about to be in your city soon. Like, hit me up."
Yeah.
That was my favorite one. Let me tell the story because
So we
you're
were-
having so much trouble with it.
You guys are pieces of
So we're all supposed to go to New Year's, right?
Uh-huh.
Big old plans. Dive. We were told dive bar about 20 minutes away from where this guy goes. He goes, I don't want to go there because I got to Uber there, and he can't.
No, okay, he's skipping a lot.
What am I skipping?
We immediately said, okay, let's go to local bars, local dive bars.
You know who came up with the idea, right?
Who?
The other people.
Okay, well,
Where
I go, yeah, I'm fine with going to like some local bars around like the Cut A area and
around
stuff.
his neighborhood.
Yeah.
Not even that. Like I'd be able to go like just somewhere where it's not 30 minutes away and I don't have to pay $300 for an
20
Uber.
minutes away.
It's 30 minutes from me.
All right, whatever.
Talking to
20,
the mic.
30, whatever.
It's 30 minutes from me. It's far.
not that far.
And also going downtown, it would have been like $300 Uber.
What the fuck are you?
Because of
on?
New Year's.
What are you, dude? Okay, whatever. Go on. Fine.
New Year's
$300
nutty.
Uber. $300 Uber. You're right. You're
don't-
right.
don't wanna
That's
do
how
that.
much it
That's
costs.
just how you have to get through
That's
this.
how much
with
it
him.
costs.
Let him tell
It
his.
actually, I mean, I checked
No, I
that.
know. I'm agreeing with you.
3
It
a.m.
costs
Just
that
tell.
much.
Let him tell his
Pieces of
fabricated story, and let's
And then this guy goes, "Hey James, I don't care about our friendship at all. I'm going to do something different than what we originally planned."
Wait,
Click.
was that
And
a
didn't let me
voice?
finish.
Was that a voice recording? Oh
I
my
just
god!
heard the voice
Wow,
note,
that's a great
and he
impression.
click, click,
And then what?
and then I was left with no plans on New Year's.
I'll tell you.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
Wait,
What part are you missing?
Okay, so I want to understand James's story. So James's story is that you had plans. He didn't want to Uber there.
Yeah.
So you made different plans, and somehow this is all
No,
your
no,
fault.
no.
Yes, exactly. You get it. You
'cause-
get it.
No, because the idea was that we were all going to go
You get
to,
it.
to the local area, and I was
But-
fine
but
with
you
Uber.
But you didn't want to Uber because it was $300.
yeah.
No.
Thank
no,
God.
No.
Okay.
Okay. Just
My idea was I didn't want to go further out because he has a place to stay.
The anger's coming from behind his eyes right now.
Because if he goes out there, he has a place to
This is
stay.
how it starts.
His nose is bleeding, the cut's starting to bleed.
I don't have a place to stay. He does.
Dude, you're really bleeding bad.
Yeah, I'm gushing
You're
blood.
looking like Joe Biden out here, dude.
Okay, I'm not being able to finish a fucking thought.
You're in the hot seat, baby.
So
Hit him with another insult.
we all had this
Say it.
idea.
Say it.
I asked
Just
David
get on with
5
it.
times that weekend.
Can you just get your idea out?
Okay, I'm actually ready to be done with the fucking podcast because I legitimately haven't been able to talk the entire time.
Okay, just get on with it then.
We got a guest, baby. He's in the hot seat. Man, what's your favorite color? That's the question number one.
Blue.
Question number 2. Virginity question. We're done.
I fucking hate all of you.
You got an ex-girlfriend. She's in love with me.
My blood pressure is rising. So
How much time we got? Oh, we got 30 minutes left. It's coming hot.
Oh,
I
boy.
fucking hate this.
Well, finish what. Come on.
Okay,
You
just tell your story.
Go ahead.
Like, come on.
Continue.
So I asked him 5 times the weekend prior. I said, "Hey, we're still going to like local bars, right?" He goes, "Yeah. Got to figure out some stuff. Got to figure it out." And just kept on blowing me off on it. And then tells me the morning of New Year's Eve, he goes, "Hey, I know that you're not going to like this, but the Bird and Fatso are going to this bar downtown, and I'm going, and they're sold out of tickets, so you can't go to that. And I'm going to where you didn't want to go. So you got to find something else to do, or you can come out here if you want to." And I said, I already said that I didn't want to go out that far.
Wait, that's a totally different story. You just told 2 stories.
That's not. You guys just did it. You kept on cutting me off, so I never got to finish it.
Where does the $300 Uber fit into the story?
Because I was checking it when I was in bed.
All right,
I didn't go out on New Year's. I didn't do anything on New Year's.
My turn. Here we go.
Okay.
What are the plans? Okay, local bars in the 20-minute away area, right?
Yeah.
He said, I definitely don't want to do that at all. I said, okay, I'll try to, finesse over towards here.
Yeah.
Offer up to the group of people who have the initial plans, which is like, let's say about 7 people who are the 20-minute away place.
Yeah.
And then the only people who it's like convenient for is me and him, Bird and Fat Fuck. So essentially we'd have to change the plans for everybody to get over here.
Okay.
Things aren't progressing fast enough. I can't coordinate because these aren't my friends. It's the girlfriend's friends, right?
Okay.
So-
you were the girl in
Right.
New Year's. Oh, I see. This complicates everything.
Does a little
This
bit, right?
changes the whole story.
I can't coordinate them to all come over here. Then a little missile hits us. What are you texting about, bro?
Oh, no, I'm finding the text messages to prove you wrong.
Right? A little, and they say, hey, we're completely changing plans. We're going downtown, and it's $75 to tickets to go to MK Brewery, right? That you can, if you want to come. We're not really asking if you guys want to come. That's where we're going, and just buy tickets if you want to go, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, oh shit, and then I have to rearrange everything. By the time we asked to everybody, he wasn't involved with it. He was never told that. The tickets were sold out, so we never even had a chance to buy the tickets. Day of, he was like, hey, are we going to local bars? Our friends go to MK Brewery, so they're out.
Okay.
The only people who it's convenient for us to be around here is me and him. So I was like, no, we're going to, Tulsa.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's like, well, that's fucking annoying. I'm not doing that.
Oh, because it would have been just you two at the bar.
Yep.
If you went here.
Yeah.
I mean, that would have been cute though. You guys
No,
would have had
I'm
a
fine with
New Year's
not
kiss.
all that, but I just want to
So
know ahead
he
of time.
said, I didn't know ahead of time. I didn't know till day of.
You knew on Sunday.
No, I didn't. I didn't know till the day of. And then he was like, well, that's real fucking annoying. Hung up, didn't call me back for the next 2 days because he was so mad at me that all the plans just kind of fell through.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, if I had more of a heads up, it would have been fine.
That's a sign of a good relationship.
This is how we got past it.
Yeah.
After 2 days of not calling, which I have been calling for a while, I called his brother to even be like, hey, put him on the phone with me. That fucking idiot won't talk.
Yeah.
I was trying to get him to hang out
That
with
being
him. So
said,
he's
I was
not
also
doing.
napping, so the initial calls I was sleeping through.
So eventually, just ducking all my calls. Finally, called him the next day, and I was like, "Hey, bro, I'm not talking to you. You get
No,
it
not the
fucking
next day,
straight.
2 days later.
You get it straight. I'm mad at you. This isn't the other way around."
Wow.
And that was the end of the fight. And then he started laughing. And that was it.
Oh,
Yeah. And we were done.
that's beautiful.
Who is right in the situation? Who's wrong?
And
And this is what this podcast is about.
all right.
Yeah. And choose wisely.
Do you want do you want the honest?
And if you say wrong, regardless of what your answer is, this is getting thrown off the table.
okay, well now I'm actually answering, hoping that gets thrown off the table. You're
Okay.
both wrong.
Oh, you think we're both wrong?
No, I do agree with that. I do agree with
I think James was a bitch for not just going with the flow and going to Tosa, but you guys also fucked up planning it the day before.
I mean,
well, it was like a week and a half, like of 2 weeks of trying to figure it out, and it just like things just kept like falling through.
I mean, because I did say 2 weeks prior, like I just don't want to go to that side of town, and I prefer not even to go downtown. But that'd be like my second option is going downtown, because then we'll at least be by like people. Because if I go there, then it's just like
the MK Brewery thing really threw a wrench in everything.
Yeah, that's fucked.
They told us that Sunday.
I do understand that it's both of our faults. I think that mine is
maybe
more
we
of a
should blame it
personal
on the
thing.
fucking bird and fat fuck.
Hey, I can blame
It
those
sounds
fat
like,
fucks.
honestly, it's always
Hey,
good to deflect. Just
how about
blame it on
this?
somebody else.
Yeah.
How about this?
It's neither of our fault.
guys are
Rather than
fucking
calling them the
perfect.
bird and the fat fuck, how about just the fat fucks?
Oh yeah, they are pretty fucking fat.
God.
Oh, he just lost the bet with me. He had to pay me $100. Did you know what that was?
What?
So I was like 8 months ago. I bet you can't get to 180 and then bench 225 once. He's like, no problem. I said $100.
Oh, the weight loss bet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
shit. You
And-
didn't
and
do it.
it-
At
No,
all.
not me.
No, not
me.
him.
I still
fat
have. I have
fuck.
7 months still. I still
So
have
yeah,
7 months.
that guy paid me $100.
Did he even? Okay. Where,
He
like,
gained 10 pounds. He became 210. Of
course.
why am I not surprised?
I don't know. You also have a weight loss bet with me too, right?
No.
You do. You have it in your phone.
You do. You even just said it. You know?
I even have alarms on my phone.
Okay,
that
can we
say-
talk? What's up with your nose? Because it's like dripping blood right now.
Is it? Wait, is it bleeding?
Yeah, it's been bleeding ever since you like your blood pressure raised. It just popped.
It just
popped.
started
us-
Yeah, this
squirted.
shirt was white when I showed up, and I'm just soaked now.
I hit my face with a car door.
This is when we start talking about his alcoholism. This
Yeah.
is the next portion
this
of the
is-
podcast.
I do think. I think
Yeah.
I do have a drinking problem
Oh, now you realize.
because like I just like get fucked up a lot.
Yeah,
What do you-
like on
what do you
stream.
think about that, man?
On stream, I think that's when I was like, "That's fucked." When you blacked out streaming.
Okay, that happens every time.
That's the-
stream,
That's
though.
the fucking problem.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
That's an issue.
Why is that an issue?
Like unironically, not joking. That's an issue.
Okay, prior to now
He's been saying it week in and
now
week
he's
out, and he's been
patronizing
judging
me.
me.
Now he's
You're in the hot seat
patronizing me
again.
on my podcast
You're in the hot
under the
seat.
table.
You're in the hot seat.
All right, you know what? Let's turn off his mic again. Here we go. Now you're about it. No, I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah. No, I've always done because I feel like those are.
How old were you
more-
when you started drinking?
I mean,
How old? 12? How old were you when you started drinking?
What, like 15?
15. Yeah, I was 15 as well. So you beat us by 3 years.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the question.
But I
here's the
also
question.
have a better liver than both of you guys.
When's
and
the
you guys
last
know that.
time, James? When's the last time you got drunk without blacking out?
It shouldn't take this
Christmas.
Yeah, this-
Christmas.
Okay,
Christmas.
that's pretty good.
Okay, but here's the thing: if I don't drink, I still don't remember things. I still have like the concussion thing.
It could be the concussion thing. We
Yeah.
might be a little leeway, but also definitely the drinking
and
thing.
also like I have like a heart attack like once every week or so.
What does that mean?
That's not.
No, that's anxiety.
No. Yeah, I don't
Is
know.
this- is he
Yeah,
dying?
I think I have like 160 BPMs right now. So
Never-
like I have.
yeah, I don't think you've ever dropped below that.
Yeah, well, I do steadily stay right around 160, 140 ish.
We can retell the good old panic attack story.
Oh
at-
my
at
God.
Yeah, you
dinner,
were there.
now that you were there.
That was beautiful, dude. Oh my
yeah,
god.
you want to tell it from your point of view?
I mean, my point of view, I'm sitting there because we're in Vegas. We smoked this
Hey,
blunt.
go ahead. For people who didn't know, we were all in Vegas together for a wedding.
Yeah, we were all in Vegas for a wedding and go to the weed store. We get a blunt. And we just get up one morning. We're like, hey, we had this edibles the day before.
And the night before, we had done edibles, which was more milligrams, and we were all
And we
like,
also smoked. We also smoked.
and it was a ball, dude. We had a
none of us
ball
were panicking.
all
We
day.
had a great time. It was easily probably the best like high experience of
time
my
of my life.
And then
Next
Ever.
day, let's go for round 2, no problem.
round 2, where we face this little blunt joint thing. Us three, we kill that shit immediately,
Yeah.
and we go somewhere we've never been before, and it's
Yeah.
oddly lit and it's fucking packed.
Yeah, no, it
And
does
I'm
look like hibachi
I'm
restaurant.
spooked, and we're getting,
As we're walking into the place, all three of us are clearly a little bit too high, and I recognize it. And I go to your brother and I said, "Hey, you're gonna have to take charge on this one,
And
because
we're-
us three are not really
and
here."
I remember that moment distinctly because we're on an escalator, like
Yeah.
you're in front.
No,
in
I don't
between,
think it was an
and
escalator.
you're-
I think it was stairs.
It was maybe it was.
I'm pretty sure it was stairs.
Whatever it was,
No,
I remember
wait, it might have
being
been
behind
escalators.
you and not knowing what you're saying, but just like nodding, like
Yeah.
really, like it was important.
It also might have been escalators because I do remember one of the things that caused my panic attack was I was teleporting.
What's interesting is that all three of us are probably people who all don't agree on something right away. We usually double up or none of us agree.
Yeah.
This was one where everybody was like, yes, like agree.
Yeah, and so we get to this table, and let me just tell you, this place is lit like fuck.
It
like,
is.
It's lit so it can be like the same lighting all day.
Yeah, it's designed so you
no
don't
natural
know. Yeah.
light. There's like bright ass bulbs.
It
going
looks like
through, like
hibachi.
sewer grates.
Yeah.
Like it's freaked
It's
out.
just designed so you don't know what time of
hibachi
day it is.
restaurant, but it wasn't serving any hibachi.
Yeah, so we're just sitting there, and I'm getting nervous. I'm in my seat. I'm like in my head now. I'm sipping on my water. I've been looking at this menu for too long, and I'm getting antsy.
And then this
I'm gonna
Chinese guy
freak
started
out.
just like cooking up some omelets in front of
And
us.
we weren't at hibachi. That was the craziest part.
Didn't know what happened, but so I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh no, I don't feel really good right now, and like I'm seconds from breaking.
Yeah.
And then I look over to my right, and James is just
Beating sweat.
white and sweaty, and he's like, guys, my heart isn't beating right now.
I think I see James touching his pulse,
Yeah.
and I'm like, hey everybody, look at James right now.
and I'm like, oh, that's right, we're really high.
You know what I heard is sniffing black pepper.
That's what I've heard too. I saw it
gotta-
on
I gotta
Twitter.
try that.
Yeah, we should have done that. I should have.
Yeah, you definitely should have
just
tried
like
that.
cutting up some lines of black pepper, just railing that shit at the table.
That was so bad for me. I really like the
Into the
idea
mic.
that I saved you from having a panic.
You
panic
did. You
attack.
really did. You reminded me that it was all the weed.
I took the dive.
I was the only one who wasn't having a panic attack, and I could just watch. I didn't realize
Well,
that
no,
you were
'cause
moments away.
You even said that you were like having like this panic, but you thrive in that.
Yeah, I like the anxiety.
Yeah,
He loves
It's,
the
yeah.
anxiety.
That's why you get high. Like you just get off on that.
it's fun.
Yeah, it was fucking nutty. That was one of the worst experiences. But immediately after, as soon as I finished my food, because that brought me down to like a level, I was like, this is one of the funniest things that's ever happened.
I mean-
but I couldn't see it happening as it was happening. And I wish I could have.
I mean, it's great because the thing that triggered you was like David just reading bullshit off the menu.
Yeah, what do you want? Blueberry pancakes?
You also told me something. I guess I kept on bringing up aliens or something. And like,
Oh, you
he
just
was
kept
like-
trying to talk about Scientology. I think.
Yeah,
was it?
yeah. You're just like, yeah. This is why I'm a Scientologist. I'm like, dude, that's so old. Get over it.
Yeah, and it was just really fucking with my head because then I started like, oh wait, maybe those aliens are real.
I think at one point that made you start spiraling. It was like, I was like, hey bud, the server's coming. You better know what the fuck you want to
that's
eat.
what it was. You said, hey, TikTok.
Yeah, and
ready
you
when
just
the
kept
server
like
gets here.
naming shit.
And
there's
he was like
nothing he
frantically
wanted.
like going through, and I said, "How about this?" And I was saying things definitely he didn't want
For sure.
And he's like, "No,
You were
no,
saying, you were saying stuff with like sauces. Clearly, I wouldn't want. Who was it that got the wrong order? One of you guys got.
I
he
did.
had the wrong order.
I thought you ordered. I
he
thought you
copied
said.
me.
I thought you said
He's
chicken and waffles. You said chicken and eggs Benedict.
Yeah.
And as soon as I heard chicken, I was like, "Oh yeah, chicken." And
That's it.
waffles.
That's all I need.
Double down. I'm getting it spicy.
You got spicy. Yeah, so you did,
Completely
you did
wrong, and
spicy.
I was like too embarrassed to be like, "Hey man, I ordered the wrong thing."
Oh, by the way, I heard your last podcast. I gotta get this out there right now. Best burger, Wendy's. Best fast food restaurant in general, Taco Bell. Best chicken sandwich, Chick-fil-A.
Okay, chicken sandwich, obviously.
Chick-fil-A.
You said best fast food overall.
Overall, Taco Bell.
It's Taco Bell.
Taco Bell by
So
far.
diverse, right? There's so
It's
much.
whatever-
You can order something new every single time.
And you say the best burger is Wendy's.
If you're going for fast food burger, Wendy's is the
You're not
spot.
gonna put Culver's in there. You even go to. You've been to In-N-Out.
Okay. Maybe. Okay, I'm thinking like big chains. I guess I haven't had Culver's in a while, so I guess my go-to in California is Wendy's. I go to Wendy's over In-N-Out.
You go to
Really?
Wendy's over In-N-Out.
Wendy's over In-N-Out.
That's bold.
I don't even like In-N-Out that much, but I still think that's wrong.
I think
No,
that's
dude,
pretty
the 4 for $4 from Wendy's, dude, or the $5 biggie bag. You
You-
can't go wrong with that shit.
Okay, here's the thing. I agree with the Taco Bell. I agree with the Chick-fil-A. But the thing is, with the burger thing, this guy loves onions. Like, are we going to actually take?
Yeah, that is a true. You.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love onions.
If they don't have onions, you're
Why
doubling
don't
down
you
on
marry
onions.
him?
Because they fucking denied me, dude, and moved to Brazil. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I don't know. Wendy's. I never get that shit because you like mayo on your burgers.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
so do I.
disgusting.
On my fries,
That's
too.
disgusting.
On my
You
fries.
didn't start liking burgers until you started hanging out with me.
You know what? I've
What?
said this.
You didn't know that?
No.
No,
How-
it's not before.
It
No,
wasn't
it was-
due to me, but it was around the same
No, it
time.
was junior year. I got a burger at Culver's, and that's the first like burger that I ate.
Which
And I
is
was like,
around
oh,
the time we
this
started
is pretty
hanging
good.
out.
I could eat this. That's the first time that I was like, okay, I could eat this.
You had never been exposed to a burger before then?
He
I
just
mean,
would
there was chicken
refuse.
nuggets.
Have you had a hot
There's
dog?
chicken, he would have
Oh,
hot
yeah, I
dogs
was
and chicken
big. Oh,
nuggets.
I was
So
a
you had a
hot
hot dog. You
He would never eat anything yellow. So any
love-
cheeses, macaroni,
cheeses?
No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
no.
You didn't eat cheese?
I mean, I don't eat macaroni and cheese.
macaroni, cheese,
What?
bananas.
So wait, so you
Mustard.
you don't like it or you
all
won't eat it?
Name yellow things. Egg yolk.
Yellow
hates
things,
it.
green things too. Guac, you don't eat.
No,
doesn't like
no,
guac.
that looks like baby poop. That's why I
It
won't
doesn't
eat that.
really look like baby
Yes, it
poop,
does.
It does a little bit.
Yeah, it does.
but not enough where you're like,
Yeah.
oh, baby poop every time.
yeah, no, it looks disgusting. It actually doesn't look appetizing.
No, it's good.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Hey,
that
is
it's
this a
good.
fact?
I get it. Yeah.
Wasabi.
That it looks
Most
bad?
wasabi is just like horseradish. It's like wasabi is a lot more rare than it is.
Is it? I don't know what wasabi is.
You've never heard of wasabi?
No, I know. I mean, I know what
What's
wasabi
gluten?
is, but like,
Like what actual? What,
It's just
I
green
just
shit,
assumed
like, it's
you
gluten.
knew because you were like a.
I just put it in my
Sushi
soy
boy.
sauce. I
What's
just
gluten?
Who are you asking?
The both of you. Do you know what
Next,
gluten is?
next question.
yeah, pass.
Pass.
Okay, what's glucose?
Next.
Glucose is blood sugar.
Ah,
Hey, when's the last time that we've taken a question from the email? That email's just dead.
They don't. Yeah, nobody send questions to the email. We don't get.
Do you
them
think more or less people listen to it now? Now that they see you, they just tune out?
anymore. Yeah, they probably
Tune
go.
out, probably. I mean, are there people
Trash.
left to tune out? Because
Yeah.
I'm not watching this
Yeah.
one. I don't want to see this fuck.
Yeah.
Are you kidding
there's,
me?
there's nobody that clicks on these links. I don't even link it anymore.
Yeah, why?
Because you don't.
That was your job.
No. I have a lot of other jobs.
Which is what?
Like I have a real non-dead end job like you.
Okay.
Oh, there it is. Damn, there it is.
Also working a dead end job.
How dare you? It's fucked up.
You're gonna be texting this whole time?
No.
Why is
I
this
was
just?
making sure.
I don't
because The
understand.
David Buster's thing. I was making sure that
We made it such a big deal last
There was a
week
bit.
to
well,
not.
There was a bit that I did where I was like, "Oh, this is boring." That's why I did that.
Right,
thing.
but now you are
no.
texting.
This time I got my final text back. They're at Dave and Buster's. We don't have to worry.
We knew that.
We knew that at this point they're not coming
And,
over.
if you wouldn't have texted them, it wouldn't have changed anything.
Nothing would have
Yeah,
changed.
yeah.
We made such a big deal about it last week that like you would assume just wouldn't do it again. I don't get. Now we have a guest. This is the guest of the fucking year.
No.
We're starting off
because
the decade.
If it would have been like 2 weeks ago, it would have been guest of the year.
Yeah, this is gonna be the guest of the year.
No.
We're gonna have another guest.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Who else do you think we're gonna have?
Like at least 4 more.
Like whoa.
I mean, I can name like 5 more guests.
Yeah, to be a guest, all you have to
Greg?
do is comment on the podcast one
Greg.
time,
Yeah. Hey, comment below if you want to sit in this chair. It's
and that's
very
all.
squeaky.
That's all that mattered.
It's a really.
That's all it took.
Hey, don't squeak it in the mic. Hey, stop. You got to learn how to sit in the chair if you want to be on the podcast.
Yeah, my posture has been perfect recently.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Look at that. You're gonna see it.
Did my cans get turned down, dude?
No.
Okay. I think that I'm just having like a heart attack or something.
Yeah, you're looking really pale. That cut gone now.
Yeah.
Got sucked
Dude.
back into your face.
Well, that's because I have really good recovery. Like Wolverine.
Oh.
Do you remember when you were leaving for college?
Yeah.
And you
For
cried.
college? Yeah.
You cried to me in
Oh, yeah.
bed. How quickly after crying in that did you get over like leaving everyone forever?
I'm still not over it.
You're still not over
I
it?
still miss you guys. Yeah.
Right.
You're gonna make me cry right now.
Dude,
Holy
cry-
fuck.
cry,
God
dude.
damn it, dude.
Cry on the podcast.
If we can
need
get some, well, you've had the real talks with us now. Now we're having it about you.
Now
this is
we
your
have
part.
now we have a good title. We can put Smelly Boy Cries.
And get that straight, you are smelling like shit.
No, I know. Yeah, I haven't showered in like 3 weeks.
So yeah, how much do you miss us? You miss us a lot.
Yeah, it sucks because like I don't know. It's like having to like because like rebuilding friends in college was
Yeah.
easy because like we were all kind of just thrown next to each other. We're all the same age people. We're all doing the same shit every day. So like it's super easy to make friends. But now that like
It's only dorks.
okay,
Let him get real.
but yeah, now that
Look at his eyes.
Now that I'm in California, it's like
Blue.
it's just everyone's like most people are adults that have their shit figured out by now.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm like I can't just be a fuck with people and like make friends that way. Like I have to like have a personality and hobbies and shit to like meet people.
Have you made new friends?
A few like
But not, like, real friends?
Not like tight friends. Like
Yeah.
you know.
Have you ever tried rubbing like?
I'm sorry we couldn't come to California. It's just expensive.
Yeah. Oh no, I totally understand. Yeah, I mean that game, and I'm glad you didn't come to that game because I would have fucking broken shit, dude.
Oh,
that
right,
fucking
that was-
49ers game.
we
were you
just got
kidding me?
blown out.
Yeah, that was
Just got
ridiculous.
shit
That's what I'm scared out in the playoffs. Is if we play 49ers again, I don't have faith. That's the one team I think that's gonna
Hey,
stay.
we're not a sports ball podcast. Get back to getting deep.
Rec League Sports Talk died. You want us to be like them? Keep talking.
Do you know the
about
reference?
Yeah, I know the reference.
Okay,
So you guys
good.
killed their podcast.
We
We
killed
murdered.
them, and then we killed them. We went in their
They're
houses
also
and
not-
murdered
They're
them.
also
They
not
are.
alive. They're also not alive. That's not our fault, allegedly. Yeah, but yeah, so you miss us. You cry about it a
Yeah.
lot. And you also get really fucking stinky.
It's super stinky. Yeah, that's it. Whenever I get sad, I just don't shower. And, here we are.
I actually do the same thing. My hot water heater has been broken for a while.
Are you being serious?
So, yeah. But
Yeah, what have you been doing? Hey, why did you wear that shirt?
this one?
It's fucking awful.
Because I went to put Yahoo on it, but then we're sitting this way now. So you can't even see the Yahoo on it.
No, I didn't see
now
that.
I'm just wearing a very
That looks great. No, that's been in the shot the whole
I'm
time. That
wearing
looks
an
good.
oversized white t-shirt.
Into the
now.
mic.
Into the mic. And
How has he been here for one time, and you've done this, I don't know, 40 times now, and you still don't understand how talking to a
because
microphone?
he gets to talk to both of us. We're both on this side. Okay.
So it's like the same for you guys.
It's
essentially.
literally like,
Yeah.
look at the way mine is angled. I'm
Okay.
always going to be talking into
Looking
it.
at it.
This is never going to change.
Okay. But if I have mine angled right
Then
here,
move it with you.
then sometimes what? I'm just going.
Ask a
I'm
question
going
to make him
suck
cry.
it? Am I going to suck
Ask
it?
him a question to make him cry.
Why do you and your father have such a strange relationship?
Because family's complicated. Let's end it there.
See, boo.
Damn it.
Do you and your brother have a better relationship now?
Absolutely, yes.
How did you guys become to do that?
I tripped on acid. I realized I could be a better brother. I asked one of my roommates in college, I'm like, what does it mean to you to be a brother? And he just kind of talked to me about that. And yeah.
That is a weird
Dude,
thing that
how
I've
can you make him cry with every
yeah,
question?
I'm going to start crying again.
Yeah, ask him what his favorite color is. See if he cries about it.
It's easy. Can you be a better interviewer?
I think I'm just shitty at interviewing.
Yeah, you are. I'll give you that.
Is that what it is?
Because from my point of view, growing up, I messed with my sister, but I always felt like, because growing up, me and him knew each other since first grade.
Yeah.
So me and you would hang out, and then
Ooh.
we can cut your mic,
Into
and
the
it can
mic.
just be me and him talking.
Okay.
So then your brother and my little sister would hang out. But I
Yeah.
always felt like me and my sister had essentially a close relationship than me and
Yeah.
your brother. And to not really, I mean, I'll just say, like, it just felt like maybe you weren't like, I don't know.
So there was definite like favoritism within
Yeah.
the family, and that definitely like built resentment. And
Almost like he didn't really do anything though. You know, he was just being born.
yeah, but I mean, like it's just how our parents treated us was clearly
Yeah.
very different, and it would piss me off. And so I just would kind of like, instead of addressing it, I called him poopy.
Yeah.
And just kind of like let it.
So now that he smells better and you smell worse, do your parents like you more than?
Yeah, that was it. It was the shit smell. It just drew my parents to him,
Yeah.
and
It's the pheromones.
yeah, that's
Pheromones
really
are
what it is.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can cut this last bit if you want, if it's not like the.
I mean, this is your podcast.
Yeah. No. We like it. I
Okay.
like this. I mean, now you can cry.
Oh,
Talk about your father.
what do you want to talk about?
Talk about.
Ask specific. You don't go too crazy.
Yeah, are you worried about him?
No.
You don't worry about him at all?
I mean, not in like the sense of like, is something
Okay,
gonna happen
talk-
to him any day?
Hey, how do you feel about dropping out of college, man? And how you let everybody down?
I don't feel bad about it anymore. When I did
He
it,
cried on a bus to me.
Yeah.
yeah, when I was 19. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know that story?
No, I don't.
So I dropped out of college and like I essentially wasn't.
Loser.
I just hadn't.
Yeah, how's the Navy, James?
I hadn't. I just knew I wasn't going to do college.
Yeah.
Because in my head I already wanted to like do stuff like this.
Yeah.
And like do stand up and pursue it. And I just knew I was like, college isn't going to be for me. But I didn't know how to tell, because like I'm the firstborn in my family.
Oh yeah,
And-
we're the fuck ups, dude.
Exactly. And then on my
you guys are.
mom's side of the family, essentially none of my cousins went to college, so it was like I was clearly going to be the first one to graduate if I was on pace. It
Yeah.
seemed like it. And then on my dad's side, I was the oldest of them, so it would have been the first to like graduate on
You
both
would have
sides.
been the trendsetter.
Exactly.
Okay.
So it just felt like a lot of pressure was on me at the time to like do it, and then like there was never really an option for me to not. It just always felt like, well, you have to do that.
Yeah.
And when I already knew like when I was 18 at the time that I didn't want to go, but I kind of just went because like I felt like
Yeah.
I felt like I needed to. And then when like by this year 2, I was like, shoot, I'm just doing this because everybody told me to do it.
Yeah.
And it was really hard. I just like knew I wasn't going to do it anymore. Then I got drunk at a Summerfest and like I cried to James about it. And then my parents are super disappointed about me not going. Also, still,
Yeah.
it's like they want every chance they get. They're like, well, you can go back. But I just know that I'm never.
And then every time that like they're at a family
go back.
function, they're like, great job, Hallie. You're doing great.
Oh yeah, yeah. It used to be like them bragging
Oh yeah,
about me all the time.
your sister's the
and
first.
then all of a sudden
is
it's
she
like
the first to graduate
oh
college?
yeah, she's like on the dean's list.
Oh
She's
my
like,
God, dude.
she's like doing fine.
Yeah, right, dude. Isn't it weird? Like I talked to my brother.
Yeah.
He's like going to college, and like he seems like a normal, like well-adjusted, like human being. And
I know.
like,
I follow him on Twitter.
And I was fucked up. I'm still fucked up in the head.
But is he a frat?
Me and my
dictator
sister
like you
started
were?
getting a better relationship once
don't
we
know.
started having sex, and then once like the incest started progressing, it was just like through the right.
Yeah,
Good
do you,
then.
guys did
who
get
do
a
you
lot
think your
closer
parents could be
after you guys
more
fucked.
disappointed in when you knock her up? You or her?
Probably her because she's like it's expected out of me. But like at this
Yeah,
point,
you should knock her up
Hallie
and make her drop
Hallie
out.
has like a future.
Make her drop out.
And you'll definitely ruin her future by knocking her up.
I know.
Yeah.
Do you guys hear the Star Wars joke that like why is everybody so uncomfortable? Oh, have you seen the Force?
They edited that out, right?
The new
What?
one?
Yeah, have you seen the new one yet?
I haven't now.
Can I tell you a spoiler?
Yeah, fuck it.
So this is a spoiler
There's
for
gay
everybody.
kissing in it.
No.
Oh yeah, and they cut that out. They cut that out in China and Singapore.
Right. Yeah, that's really what it is. It's that like they had gay kissing, and they're like, why is everybody upset with the gay kiss when there's essentially incest kissing in a Force or a New Hope?
Yeah.
That was my.
Well, it's because what I heard is that it was just a very like weird scene where it was because I haven't seen it yet, so I'm just going off what I heard. But I heard it was like a very weird scene.
It
that
wasn't
was kind
that
of
weird.
like off to this. Like it was like
it's just
It
them
was right in
celebrating
the
that they
back,
won.
and he was just thrown in there clearly.
and then
for, like-
and then they cut it out when they shipped it over to China and Singapore. So it's like
it was an easy to cut out thing, but
Yeah.
it's like, why? Like at that point, you just graze past it. Like it's just a shot of people.
yeah. So
celebrating.
that's why people are mad because then like they clearly are just pandering to the U.S. and they're just
Yeah.
like we don't actually care about this. We're gonna cut it out if we can't sell it.
yeah, it's good.
You want to ask a deep question about you?
Yeah.
I got one.
Okay, what?
Oh, let's hear it.
So now, you've because of everybody in your family, you were kind of seen as the golden child. Where
Whoa.
No,
you're saying you weren't the favorite growing up,
no, my brother was my oldest brother.
and when he was gonna play football,
Yeah.
like and go to college,
Yeah.
your dad specifically was super
Oh,
excited about
Every
it.
now and then, I'll go on Facebook and I'll look at my memories, and it will be like, yeah. James going to Concordia to play football,
And his dad's just jazzed.
He's just like he's like talking it up, and he's
His
like,
entire life, his dad's been a huge Green Bay Packers fan, and now his final son is going to play football at a college,
Yeah.
at a decent college.
Yeah.
And then what did you do?
I didn't do anything.
Have you fixed the relationship with your father yet?
No, he still hates me. I pissed in his kitchen.
You did?
Oh yeah, you did do that.
Did you hear about that?
No, I didn't.
At Beer Olympics this year, I got a blackout.
Oh man, I missed. Where's the Beer Olympics video, by the way? Just quick
Oh,
aside.
it's just like in hiatus forever.
yeah.
David just doesn't want to ever edit. He's lazy.
Ooh.
It's just a hard. It's like a lot of footage that I've never gone through. Like
Yeah. But the first night of Beer Olympics, the Friday night, I
Yeah.
got blackout drunk and pissed in the kitchen, and my dad freaked out and was like, "James, get out!" And he hit me over the head with the remote and stuff, and I just kept on peeing.
Nice.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
like a proud son.
Yeah. I mean, as good as a son I can be.
You
know?
said you took a shot with your dad for the first time, like ever.
Yeah, during Christmas.
How did that happen?
I
Wait,
just
a
was like,
shot?
yeah,
A shot. He had
Christmas?
never taken a shot with his
Well,
father
really?
up until
you
then.
know what actually it was? It was
don't know.
Dan Aykroyd brought us together.
Oh, the crystal vodka.
Yeah, I got the Crystal Skull vodka.
Into the mic.
I got the Crystal Skull vodka, and I
was
was
the
just
fucking
as
worst.
I was literally closer. I was talking to the mic like this, which is closer than you are to your mic right now.
Yeah, but people can hear me.
Yeah, but you're a piece of shit.
That's the new microphone. You understand that, right?
Yeah,
So
and
if
I
you
sound
still
great.
if you
And I
still sound
sound
bad,
amazing.
you understand that it's
I
you,
sound great.
right?
Okay, and so Dan Aykroyd makes this vodka. My dad, clearly an older boomer guy, he likes Dan Aykroyd. I go, yeah, they pour it on diamonds. It's good. It's made by the aliens. It's poured on diamonds. They,
The Scientology aliens?
who knows? Whoever put the crystal skulls.
Oh, okay.
Dan Aykroyd believes in extraterrestrials. Did you know this?
I don't know who Dan Aykroyd is.
The Coneheads.
From Ghostbusters. So there's Bill Murray. You know
Okay.
who Bill Murray
I know
is,
Bill
right?
Murray, yeah.
Do you know who Harold Ramis is? Harold
That
Ramis.
sounds like a made up name.
Harold Ramis is like the very, very nerdy one with the glasses.
Okay, I know
That's
him.
not. And then Dan Aykroyd's the last white guy.
Yeah.
He's in Blues Brothers.
Yeah.
One of the
He's just a very popular SNL person.
Boomer-
Cast
boomer
members.
guy,
Yeah.
okay.
So somebody that boomers would like. So my dad clearly likes him, and I was like, yeah. I mean, I went into I told the whole thing because he was on Joe Rogan podcast. I was like, oh, this is going to be like a comedy podcast. He just ended up plugging his vodka the entire time. So me and David bought it the next time that we saw it.
Yeah.
And then for Christmas, I was like, oh, it's actually very good vodka.
Yeah.
So I got it.
You've seen the Crystal Head vodka before, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So I bought it for Christmas, and I was like, who wants a shot? I was like, come on, Dad, you can do one. You can do one. And then
It was Dan Aykroyd, and that's what he said it.
And then he was like, I love the Blues Brothers.
And that was it, huh?
But he didn't even cheers with me. He was like, this one's for you.
I'm doing.
He goes, this one's for you, Dan.
And then that was it, huh?
And then we didn't even make eye
And then
contact.
he smacked the shot out of your hand and said,
He goes, you're too young.
Aren't you 14?
You're 12.
We're getting close to the wrap-up time.
Yeah.
Is there any stories that you want to tell that you can think of?
Would you do your own stunts if you were in a movie?
My own stunts if I was in a movie? Probably, yeah.
That's pussy shit. I would never do a stunt.
I'd Tom Cruise it, dude. If they're going to put me in a
See,
movie.
that's
like,
the bullshit. If you do your own stunts, they're like, oh, like Tom Cruise, huh? And if you do all of your own stunts,
yeah, if I'm in movies, I want to be like Tom Cruise. I want to be in Scientology. Are you kidding me?
True.
Do you know
He
how
does
powerful
have
that
power.
motherfucker
He
is?
does have
Well,
power.
you
But I'm
think
saying-
you're going to be at the level of Tom Cruise? You think that you can get there?
I mean,
I know that he
not right
Tom
away.
Cruise can
dude.
murder somebody and get away with it, no problem.
Oh, he
It's
probably
no problem.
has.
Dude, you gotta
Him
get your
and-
photon levels.
And
up
John Travolta. Both
John
of them.
Travolta, I think John Travolta could do it, but I think he might have a little bit more issues. I think Tom Cruise could literally do whatever he wants.
There's two kinds of people in
Yeah.
Scientology. They're the ones who got tricked in, and they're the ones who make all the sob story documentaries about like I finally escaped. And they're the ones who understand the system.
I know Tom Cruise.
Tommy
There's no way
C.
that he believes it at this point. He
Oh,
probably
no.
just understands the
Well,
power that he has
Maybe
and the
he
influence.
does because the faith gave him this power.
Yeah.
So who are we to say it's not
Dude,
true?
if I'm Tom Cruise,
Who do you guys think has the highest photon levels?
You know when I'm talking,
Out of all
you know
of us.
when I'm talking,
I think it's me.
let me finish.
That's awkward coming from you.
What does that mean?
You're the biggest one. You're
What?
the biggest culprit.
To stop you from talking?
Yeah. So who do you think has the highest photon levels?
Who do you think?
David only has the lowest.
Who do you think
I
cuts?
think so too.
Who do you think
I
cuts
think
each
so
other more off? Him or me? You listen to it.
No,
probably
James definitely cuts off more.
for fucking sure.
No, not even
There's
close.
no way.
You have different styles of cut off. Like David, you will intentionally like cut off a story to piss him off.
Yes.
James just
We'll
talks,
just
and I don't think he was aware anybody else was talking.
Also, did you notice something that he'll just say things, not have like any plan for it? He
No.
just says words,
Exactly.
and he's just like, "Yeah, what do you think about these random words?"
It's just bing bing words are in my head. Now they're coming out.
Yeah, no.
That's not how sentences work.
That is.
That's not how people talk.
For sure.
That's
That's how I talk.
I said, "Hey, is there any like final stories that you wanted to bring up?"
Yes,
and you said,
and I
"What
wanted
do you
to-
like motorcycles?"
No, that's
No,
not what I
whoa,
asked.
What did you say?
What are you on?
What did
Yeah,
you say?
no, I
What are
asked
you-
a legitimate question.
What are you talking about?
What did you ask?
I asked, would you do your own stunts? Because personally, if I have to go upstairs in like a scene or something, I'd have a stunt double go do that.
Yeah. Well,
Like, I
mean,
don't care.
What roles do you think you would
A
fill?
lot.
Like,
No, he really thinks
No,
he's an actor.
I'm pretty much.
do you?
You think that
He
you
thinks
guys
he. Yeah, give me a scene. Right
I mean,
now.
you're kind of a sociopath, so you could pull it off.
I am, and I lie a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm good at it.
No,
You know how-
you're not
you know-
good at it.
I am really good at it.
No, you're
It's
not.
Okay,
just-
I'll
no,
give
it's
you a
just that
scene.
I'm so
I'll
good
give you
at
a
it, and I
scene.
do
I'll
it
give
so
you a
often.
scene. I'll give you a scene.
No, you want me to do a scene?
I'll give you a scene, and you're gonna do it.
Oh yeah, okay,
You're
yeah.
tearing me apart, Lisa.
Okay, bad joke. I'll give you a scene. You
good.
do it. Here's a popular one, right? And try to do it from memory. It's okay. Pulp Fiction, Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh no. I don't.
Say what again?
You know that I don't.
Let's
watch.
do the marriage story scene.
Oh, wait.
He'll be Scarlet. You're Adam Driver.
Okay.
And go.
I just wait. Wait. No. You can't give me that look when you do because I'm.
Okay, what is she like? She's like really sad in the
Yeah,
shot,
yeah.
right?
Just start crying. Talk about your father.
Yeah,
Talk about your brother.
father.
That's
Talk
all you need to
about your
do.
father.
And you know what? You really don't have to do much. He'll carry it.
Yeah, I will.
And scene.
I just wake up every day hoping that you're dead. Good, right? That's what he says or something.
That was the best scene
I know.
I've ever seen. in
Wow.
my
I don't
entire
know. I
life.
don't know how that scene
shit.
goes, but it's something like that, right?
You see the dynamic range in him?
I don't.
And I could
That's
pretty
a-
much.
That came
Here.
out of nowhere.
Let me
And I
tell you.
could do
Let me
that.
explain to you why it's good. He has two different ways of talking: yelling and yelling louder.
Oh, I know.
And right there
Yeah.
was number 2.
that
I
don't know, man.
Hey,
I
give
saw-
him the scene in level 1.
I saw.
Give him
I
level
saw.
1.
I saw him hint to 1.5 in there. Dude.
Yeah,
He-
give us a little bit lower of energy.
I just hope to wake up one day and find out that you're dead.
That's
That's.
I didn't
That's
believe
pretty
you.
good.
I didn't
That's
believe
level
you.
one.
Now go to 2.
See, but when
I
it's
don't-
on 2,
I didn't
Give it
believe
to
you.
two, give it
I
to
didn't
two.
believe you.
I just want to. You can't give me those crazy eyes while I'm trying.
No, those
I'm
are.
acting.
He's Scarlett Johansson.
I'm acting.
I'm Skajo.
You do look like Skajo.
Don't say that like that's the nickname.
Which does make me look.
Skajo.
It makes
Nice.
me a little bit horny.
Skajo.
See,
and
but
Adam
now I'm
Driver,
kind
go
of
for it.
like. Now I'm getting a different vibe to it.
Into the mic.
Fredman's gone.
He's gone.
Ignore him.
Yeah, fuck him.
Okay, I've ignored him.
All right. No, I've done two. I've done.
Do you remember the one thing that you guys have in common?
Did you fart during that? Did you exert yourself too
No,
much
he-
there?
he never
no,
farts.
no, that's you. You're just finally smelling yourself.
That might be it.
Yeah,
Breathe into the mic and smell. That's you.
that's you.
That's you,
No,
bro.
that smells good. That smells better.
You smell like
That smells
shit.
better
You
than
both were
anything
robbed
this
in
goddamn
Milwaukee
room.
the same way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. Same way.
Yeah.
Yep.
same way.
You
Were
guys
out there-
both
out
thought
there
you
the
were.
fake Uber. That was just some sisters.
What if it was the same people? Did they give you a blunt? Did they give you a blunt?
No.
Oh, that's where they got
No,
me.
Maybe they
James
might
was
have.
under the impression he was gonna fuck, and instead he got robbed.
I think that I also think that I got roofied. I'm not 100 because I've never blacked out. Like
Hey,
that
let's
before.
go back to 40 minutes talking about how you black out when you drink.
Yeah, here we go back again.
Maybe you got roofied or
No,
the alcoholism.
Because at this time I was in love and there was no way that I was blacking out. 'Cause
Okay,
I
you're
had
right.
I had to woo that girl.
Sure.
But
I don't know if I buy
yeah,
that.
so
I think
I'd never do action in my films. I'd have a stunt double to stand apart from the rest.
Stand apart from the rest.
And I think that's where we end it.
Is that where we end it?
Yeah,
I think that feels pretty good.
You want to give any shout outs?
Well, all we have is a Yahoo sponsor.
Shout out to Yahoo. Shout
Jeff
out
Bezos.
shout out to Bezos. Shout out to Lego
to you.
for providing the set.
All right, we're out.
Yeah, there we
here.
go.
We're good.
Yeah, wait. Make sure that you guys
What?
like the.
You think
like
people are
the
gonna
video.
get this far?
Yeah.
Like, subscribe, comment.
If you wanna
comment,
be
you
in
wanna
the
on
video,
here.
you can
If
just,
you want to be in this stinky ass room.
all you have to do is
just have
comment,
to
say on
ask.
there.
Yeah, it smells like shit too, especially now that you were here.